Hello guys and welcome back to Tyranny. I made it a little brighter because I thought, well, I know it's night, so night should be dark, but for video purposes, I think a little bit more bright is better. You still get the, you still see that it's dark, so I think that's fine. What I also did meanwhile was actually look through the sage tree a little bit, just a couple of points, But it seems the sage tree is actually fairly useful. Not necessarily for this, but I noticed this voice of ages. Hit precision, don't really care. But, and the ability to decipher ancient languages. A useful skill for discovering new magics during travel. Now, that sounds good to me. So I think that is something which we need to pick up to be able to make sure we get all the cool spells, because we have 2 casters. So I think that's important to get soon, actually. And considering we can get that in 2 points, I guess that's, the next thing we want to do. And there is also, he also has just the straight up +10 lore, which makes him be able to cast better spells. So again, I think maybe even the next 3 need to go in here. It's, yeah, just... And after that, he's able to get +20 lore, so maybe that's also good. I don't know. So basically, there are multiple ways to go. I'm not sure which one is good. Being able to get a revive might actually be good if, one of our characters just gets immediately owned. Might be useful to have a revive. That way you get more wounds, but, well, that's just the way it is, right? That's just the way it is. So... Let's go. Let's go to Echo Call Crossing. I think you're all here. Okay, let's go. Oh wait, actually, I'm just remembering. We got a new missive at the end, and I saw it, but I was kind of tired at the end of the last recording, so I figure I just, he just responded. I see. Perhaps your continued and faithful service shall remind the Archons of their duties to the Overlord, one can hope. Okay, well, that's... a normal expected response, I guess. So the question is, do we want to do this during the night? Is that even smart? Can we play with stealth more and get some, good first hits in that way? So everybody seems chill. Bitter Quip is here, and Antio. Back over here. Maintain defensive posture. Winded, the disfavored commander clutches his bloodstained chest piece as he takes a deep breath, gathering his thoughts. His focus is on the scattered, wounded men around him. He has yet to notice you. Your plan has been a rousing success. Most of our troops dead, a bridge destroyed, and the Vendrian Guard pushes back to where we started. Ladies and gentlemen, the finest the North has to offer. And for your next task? I needed those Furies on point. Don't mock my strategy after working against it. We could have taken them. I guess remain silent. I tend to like it, just to not interfere and let the dialogue between the characters play out. You just wasted dozens of lives walking into a trap. I'll mock your idiocy as much as I want, so long as it continues to amuse me. What is happening? Shouldn't it be on the other side of the bridge? We tried to rush the western bridge. Blow for blow. We had them running, but... This gaze drops alongside escapes, but halfway across, the whole damn river just... The blood chanter gesticulates, flailing for words. Lurched up. The cursed Matani swallowed the bridge and most everyone on it. Only real soldiers we have left are the Scarlet Furies that I, quite wisely, directed into a flanking position. How do you flank a bridge? I don't understand how you flank a bridge, but okay, that's maybe my problem. A few of us kept our footing, but the advantage was lost. We had to fall back. As we did, the Oathbreakers surged down the East Bridge. We held ground until they fled back across the river, but now we're back where we started with only a fraction of the strength. Do we actually notice a member of the School of Tides? I mean, I guess. I mean, of strong water magic. I assure you she's the culprit. That would explain it. I saw a woman dressed in blue on the other side of the river. Didn't seem like she fit with the others. I guess that's the woman we met, that we didn't ask questions to, which I expected to be able to. But then I cut the dialogue short. Had we focused our strength into one perfect lunge, we could have crossed the bridge before the enemy knew what was killing them. But it's not too late. We can use the Scarlet Furies to... No, fool! Stop suggesting ways to get my gang killed. Are you working for the Oathbreakers? We should wait until the enemy is no longer on high alert. Okay. What would you suggest? There's a time for initiative and a time for patience. We should try a different part of the river, or come back later. The enemy is too wary of us now. Are you in such a rush to see Kyra's edict come to pass? Sorry, Quip, but I'll strap you to my back and charge down the other bridge alone, but doing nothing isn't an option. I mean... I guess. Follow his orders. It's the only option. No, the chanter rears back, face aghast. His first plan was a failure. I won't order my men to commit suicide so that this pawns can satisfy his honor and fail once more. I could reveal their location to the enemy, then your Furies would have no choice but to join the fight. The commander claps his gauntlets to his face. Are we really coming to this? For the love of Kairos already, signal your warriors. Okay, I need to really read these responses. You have to really go through them. So I assume this strike him. What was that? I guess that is like striking bitter quip, not Antio, because we gain minor wrath. The voices of Nerod was Scarlet Chorus, yes. Huh? Do you think your words would change? The chanter smiles wide. I meant to say, perhaps the Fatebinder is right. Antio is in charge. When you meet next with the Archons, you will tell the voices I was instrumental in the success of the crossing. Just like that? His favorite warrior crumples his face in his palm. No, wait, I won't question it. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, you best be thanking me. And the Fatebinder. We've saved the disfavored time and time again. What's one more? Listen up. For this to work, my Furies need a moment to get out of cover. Fatebinder, you need to run up the East Bridge. Don't get yourself killed, just draw their attention. I'll signal my Furies to send a rope across while you have them occupied. There's no time to waste. Let's hope your gang delivers. Antio turns to you, nodding with a heavy frown. Thank you, Fatebinder, and good hunting. Nah, good hunting, I'm sure.
Time to lighten my step.
What's the tutorial here? Missives? Yeah, that's okay. Maybe we can score some good loot meanwhile. I assume this is just all gonna be like standard uniforms. Broken armor, broken stuff. Yeah, they all look normal quality gear. Still good to have. How about I quickly save? I'm going to assume this is the path up the bridge itself. This is like a guardhouse or something. The soldier has numerous wounds in his body. The cold forms Why did we pause? Ah, because we spotted an enemy. Okay. And we spotted a secret. Excellent. How do I toggle to combat log? That's why it paused, yeah. Okay. Ah, you can't.
Found something.
Soldier has numerous wounds in his body. The cold forms of too elderly. It is short that time. Tooltip delay? No, just longer, please. Two victims that he ultimately could not shield from harm. Most of the homes on the southern side of the river have been abandoned, much like this one. Few of Apex citizens believe that raising a blue flag will be respected by Kairos' forces. How about we let her go forward, actually? Merchant boots. Will revive, waking death. That seems like a good, useful item to have. And a good bow. I'll have to check if that is actually better than her current one. I mean, not that she used the bow a lot, but, you know. So this is 13 to 15, more DPS, but slower, longer range, and armor penetration. Yes, that seems actually excellent. Cool.
Right.
So, question is, did they attack the eastern bridge? Okay. We can do that. Doesn't seem like we can get up on this side, so... A trap detected.
Curious.
More. Okay, I'm gonna save here, because that seems smart. So, I'm wondering if I can just disarm this.
What do we have here?
Yeah, she's doing it. She's stealthy enough.
Just point me in the right direction.
Actually, to double check her subterfuge. Yeah, it's 43. Ours is 44. But she has the better accompanying stats, I think. I mean, I assume that like finesse would be a accompanying stat. Just looking at these. Wits. No, I guess it's us. Well, then maybe we should do it. Just gonna do this very slowly, because if, you know, the circle starts filling, then we're gonna get spotted. We don't want that. Okay, so I think now we should just light them up.
More tallies to the...
It's not cool to just be standing around and suddenly, you know, you're just on fire and also shot by an arrow. Not the best day, is it? Okay, so he's casting False Pit. That seems fine. Everybody, you also want to put that one on fire. Okay, so you now better restore her. Yeah, I just gave you an order, so. How about you weapon switch? Ah, she is already in melee, of course, yeah. Good. But that one's down. That one's badly injured, that one's just injured.
I got it.
And Verse also just finished her ability. How about we freeze this one? No, actually, how about we just hit him? So, Lantry critically hits Verse, healing for 38. That's excellent. I was thinking her health went up quite a bit. So, this one is near death. Just wondering if we should like taunt. Maybe we should use the taunt ability, yes. That's just a once per counter, yes. Okay, good. Okay, so now we can throw some fire. And I guess Lantry can... Well, we don't need to do that actually. How about we just throw another fireball? Well, it seems that the enemy's actually just dead.
We should try that again.
Or we just couldn't see him. Is Quill Strike really... God doesn't interrupt, which might be good, but I think a fireball also is, you know, pretty interrupting, normally. So I feel with Verse, I just want to... She just needs to get better at hitting. Okay, so that was pretty easy. I mean, it's 2 versus 4, take into account.
I'll take care of it.
There you just cast your extra spell. Maybe get an increase. Not this time. Light bronze greaves. Broken helmets. Well, just regular loot.
Quiet down.
I guess there's probably not more traps because this is after where they were protecting. The Mittani River forms the boundaries of Apex Central Ring. The river narrows considerably at Echo Call, making it one of the few access points for the valley's interior. Now we have Honor Guard. Why are they friendly? Ah, drawbridge. So Mittani Sibyl. You there, and you, signaling her warriors to the bridge. A woman in the regalia of the Vendrian Guard captain pierces the commotion with her shrill soprano. Get over here, the disfavored are back. Guess they forgot a javelin or two. Be a doll, would you? Roll them back. Wait, not another disfavored. This is a fate binder. She looks you up and down. Odd. I would have expected, well, just more soldiers. Here to convince us to kneel down and lose our heads? Your heraldry, Mittani? Apologizes that your river must be dirtied with this conflict. What about your heraldry? I don't get it. Ah, because House Mittani is a... Okay, that's probably like a big house of, you know, Family with reputation, I guess. Let's just try it. Gain some lore skill, which is something that we always should be after. She lifts an eyebrow. I'm honored and will trust that all grievances wash downstream. She clears her throat, thrown by her formality. May the river guide you through the valley. Your friends seem to have misplaced most of their squad. Guess they're somewhere in my river? She shrugs sarcastically. My family's been protecting this river for 6 generations, so it's easy to lose track of all the looters and vagrants who've had to feed to the eels. Unless you want to try a running leap over, you're stuck. Maybe try heading downstreams to Placid Crossing. We have more warriors there, and I'm certain they'd be just as happy to kill you. Let us see. House Crossing will give you mercy. Well, that's clearly not going to go and do anything. The Tidecaster that did this, same one that met me for a truce. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm wondering. Trying to take stock of our crew, she lets out a loud snort, laughing to herself. We've had unexpected help of late. Kill and rape a realm enough and everyone comes to the woodwork to shiv you in the ear. We will grant mercy. Hold your oars a second. I have a statement prepared from Captain Ari for just this moment. She reaches into her belt and with an impish smile pulls her hand out to reveal nothing but the local hand gesture for penis. Wait, there's a second missive here somewhere. She feigns scouring her pockets once more before displaying her phallic gesture again. As amusing as I find this soon-to-be corpse, it would appear that our distraction has paid off. She nods to the west. Satisfied, she turns to leave, calling out to you as she does. I wouldn't keep standing there, Fatebinder. The river's currents are quite unpredictable. So what, we're gonna get washed away? I mean, if that was all we needed to do, and now the Furies have, you know, taken the other bridge, that'd be very simple. I'm sure it's not nearly that simple. Well done! While you were toying with the Oathbreakers, my gang had the opportunity to set a rope on the collapsed bridge over yonder. Furies wait to join you in battle. Good work, your gang has salvaged this mess. We require no thanks for carrying the burden. The disfavored is too weak to lift. We are used to such things. Plan now is to lower that bridge. My warriors can't swim in their armor. The lighter troops, he points squarely at you, can move across the rope, then lower the bridge. We'll meet you on the other side. Crossing by rope, are we? Bear clears his throat and shifts his weight awkwardly. In that case, I might recommend that I go last. For once, I agree with Antio. Bitterquip points across the water in animated alarm. My gang's been spotted. Go now, before they are overwhelmed. So, would that be from up here? I guess just over here. Mutani River's currents pose little threat to small boats, let alone small bridges like this one. The magic that slid this bridge must have been quite powerful. Oh yes. Okay. She can do it. Oh well, seemingly everybody can.
Quiet down.
Wonder if they still put traps here. Okay, so let's start by attacking the sage, assuming it's a healer. Let's start with a boosting spell. I think you just run up and also attack the sage. I guess I'll put the honor guard on fire. The Scarlet Fury is soon going to die.
Right.
Yeah, well, combat start I kind of figured. Beric missed. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I think I want to help focus fire the sage. How about we get rid of this archer, because they can be quite
How could I miss?
strong. To keep them all debuffed. I guess you also just run up and go in melee with the archer, so at least it's one less ranged to blink at our, our casters. Yeah, you go taunt. Taunt all of them. Okay, so he taunted all three, seemingly. That is good. Meanwhile, you just attack the sage. I'm not sure on who he's going to be casting. I guess on himself? I guess that's fine. I'm just wondering, because the honor guard is injured, the archer is injured. I'm not sure which one to focus. I guess the honor guard. Actually, how about then you two together do your combo move against him, because that is very powerful. And because the archer is targeting Beric anyway. Okay. Let's buff Beric.
I'll take care.
So that didn't work well. Ah, waiting on Eterna, okay. Guess he's mid animation there. I guess we just keep attacking the sage, yeah, because he needs to get better at, just physically hitting anyway. Well, that went poorly, didn't it? Against the honor guard. So how about we just put you on fire again? Just quickly. Laundry leveled up, that is excellent. Meanwhile, can we just fireball the sage then? So he's frozen, that's great.
For me.
I'm sorry, why are you out with your bow? Because I guess it has more pierce. Yeah, okay. She's attacking. That's actually good. Good AI, because she's attacking a heavily armored opponent. My dog is going nuts in the background, seemingly. Sorry about that. Doesn't sound, or looking at the bar of what's being picked up, it doesn't sound too bad. But sorry for whatever you end up hearing, because I can't currently know. But it's good AI that, against heavily armored opponent, that, to use the bow with armor piercing on it. That's just good. But maybe we just have to use Searing Palm on the archer as well. How about... Yeah, you're almost death. Let's see. I'm not sure we actually need to use the quicken ability, but let's do it anyway, because a little bit... Well, he doesn't have much, actually, so... It's annoying to... Like, when you use one of these combo abilities, it just switches both, and you can't just, like, right-click to cancel or something.
On it.
Okay, so Versus just grazes the archer. But didn't actually like put him on fire. Yeah, maybe we just focus the... Okay, excellent. That one's dead. Lantry, it would be great if your restoring touch would get off cooldown. And now we can actually use the healing skill.
Great.
How about Barrack? You freeze this guy, Sun Soldier, who's not been touched. And meanwhile, you set the archer on fire again. And you might as well use your special ability on the archer.
I'll take care of it.
Lantry interrupted the archer. Excellent. Because he was just about to use some special ability at least.
We can do this!
Okay, well, Verse has kind of nothing to do, so just keep shooting. See, I like the just the quick javelin throw because it's very useful. It's like a quick range attack, and you know we don't have to go into melee to do it.
Will do.
Let's heal. Let's heal Barrack, because he is targeted.
I will aid you.
Wow, he just exploded. First annihilated the Sun Soldier. Cool. Good fight. Let's see, Sage's Hood. Is that better than what we have? It's literally the same. Then it might be better what he's having. Less recovery, well, same-ish. Guess we'll wait a couple of seconds. Everybody has full health again. Oh, we should actually level him up. That would be smart. I guess... Well, it's both will... Oh yeah, Wits is actually better. What's this? -1 Pierce? Okay, so... We can get more control life, which means he'll heal more. Higher skill values increase the chance of critical hits. Not necessarily heal more. I thought it's also part of the equation though. So maybe... Bonus arcane armor and magic defense. I'm sure that's going to be very useful. Well, I'm sure a lot of this is going to be very useful, to be fair. But I think we want to just make sure we get this Voice of Ages very soon. But now I save.
Look out. Yes.
Small little pouch. With some gems. Excellent.
Kairos' butchers have come! Flee!
Oh, hello. Well, seemingly we just need to talk to you at this point. Retreat! Captain Matani signals for her troops to run to the nearby village. There's too many! They've crossed the river! There's too many. It's us 4 against 5. Okay. The Vendrian Guard soldiers rush forward and adopt a close formation, covering Matani as she retreats towards a nearby settlement. We only wish to talk? I'm not sure. Do we want to say we've slain Palox? So we can be all menacing. Raise your hand if you'll leave behind orphans. Let's do it, let's be crazy. One of the soldiers panics and breaks formation to flee. Sorry about that, I have to quickly mute the mic. Might have to do it again, actually. Okay, so I guess this one is fleeing. That ended up working a little bit. So I guess she's literally just gonna run. Interesting. Then I guess... What do we have? Honor Guard, Archer, Sun Soldier. I guess we just nuke down the Honor Guards because they just get in our face. So everybody just nuke. Except for you. You just heal.
Trouble is afoot.
Yes. I mean, not heal. You... false pits on that one. To keep him otherwise engaged. He's just gonna get so much magic thrown at him. What's this? You just need to cast it on this. Well, I guess you are. Okay, well, we finished what we were doing. How about Rhyme Spike? We need to also check our lore again soon, because we might be able to, you know, increase our spells.
Don't know about you, but I feel like fighting someone.
Just trying to get her to use Skewer in a back attack. She also leveled up. So we are gonna zap him. Lantry is done with his ability. So how about we throw another fireball?
I'll take care of it.
Oh, that one's fucking...
Oh, Jesus. He just gets crushed, or he gets turned into a block of ice and then just shattered with a giant hammer. It's brutal. So how about we put you on fire? Lantry, how about actually we heal... Actually, how about you use Quicken to heal us as well? And I guess you use Skewer. And for now, I guess you just keep attacking. Why do you keep using your bow? Let's use your, you know, dual wield ability. First is going a little crazy with stances there, seemingly. So, Barrick will taunt both. Oh, we should actually really use ourselves, huh? Electric Jolt to disrupt the poison ability, hopefully in time.
You got it.
So he's nearly dead. Who actually stunned the archer? That was us. Excellent. Don't really have much long range at the moment. So how about we just put the Sun Soldier on fire? Oh man. How about you, Lantry, heal yourself?
Smash to pieces!
Very brutal, this. Well, I guess we might as well buff. Might as well, right? Did he actually end up healing himself? Because he's still very low. How about we use another Fire Blast or Fireball? And you use Cure. I'm sure some of this will hit. Or Landry just throws a fucking knife. That also works. Okay. More broken, shattered swords. Oh, Forge Bound Iron. I assume that was... oh yeah, because it's an iron sword. It's not like broken bronze or something. Let's see. We found a broken crate with a busted disfavored weapon inside. This must have been part of the ship. There must be more clues nearby.
Slow and steady.
Oh, actually, again, it's good to like get in the habit of. I guess we didn't level up. First leveled up. Yes, that's right. Quickness. I think she largely just. Well, I mean, she also needs strength. Otherwise, you know, it's good swinging two weapons, but if you don't do any damage. More accuracy. Accuracy is always good. But how about just more damage? That's the way I roll. Okay, so. Pins the target's feet with an arrow, hobbling them so they move more slowly. I just want to see. Eternal Flame instead of Burning Iron. Okay. So Burning Iron does the same amount of damage. But the new ability burns for 17 instead of 6. I mean, that's a fair upgrade. Attacks made with bows gain armor penetration. That's actually like really, really cool. Passive +2 ranged armor penetration. Because that might just be a problem later, you know, you get all of these, you know, guys in heavy armor that, you know, like she won't necessarily be able to do much against. So the main thing would be for magic users to shatter them, right? That's always the whole thing. So the question is, yeah, do you then want to actually use more more bow attacks? But if they're right in your face, you probably don't, right? You can't dodge and parry. So that's why I still think like it might not be optimal, because I think we do need 2 melee fighters, which is them. Fury's Rush might be good. I'm just thinking of this, what was this attack called, where the enemy just like teleported into our face? After a kill, first will strike twice with her attacks for a short time, or know your enemy. Yeah, she just gains the passive, which I think is still good. Not sure she really should be taunting much, though. I guess we just go for more passive damage. Well, maybe taunting is good. Yeah, I mean, it's more control of the battlefield, and that's really so important in these games.
Right.
Cool. Found something special. Some fruits. Blood moss. At some point I will actually like go through a bunch of these items, but for now I just really don't care about all these like self buffs and things like that. An agate.
On it.
Worth like nothing. But okay. Oh, well. That's the next map, then we just go. So I assume now we have to like break inside the courtyard, yeah. There's some settlers. This I figure we would be right at the Matani woman. These are just the villagers.
Run! Go now!
This one soldier is just running up in our face. Oh no, a second. Okay, well, I guess you just get lit up. I like how the this buff ability, the Greater Renewal, actually is really fast to cast. That's really nice for like selecting where to cast it. I guess you also just
Another battle.
just injured.
Making friends. I will aid you.
Guess you just keep attacking normally. I guess we'll try and freeze this one.
Will do.
And you try and throw a black hole under them. As nonsensical as that sounds. How about you try and freeze? 31 actually is quite a bit of damage.
I got it.
It would be nice if we can disrupt this triple throw, because I remember that just hurting last time. Ah, gotta love the magic in this. It seems so good. It makes me really want to find more abilities, you know? Yeah, just stab him in the back.
On it.
More gems.
I'll be your shadow.
There's probably not traps here. But who knows? I mean,
Can't do that.
they could have done something. Cheese. Oh, somehow I thought we could go more left. Seemingly
That
not.
wasn't so hard.
A bronze mace. I mean, just seem all like standard weapons.
I got it.
I guess we'll
You see that?
go take that down.
Found something.
And that too. I like how we're such a sneaky wizard. It's funny how everyone gets a little bit of the experience from it. Okay, so I'm just wondering that we've never used this quill strike. Was it this quill strike actually? I thought it was. Maybe it's the other ability which would it will paralyze. I also at some point need to reorganize these abilities, but for now I'm just getting used to where they are at this point. So do I need to be like right up in their face? Yeah, pretty much. How can you be in stealth from that close? But okay, I guess we'll see how close we can get with him. Maybe it's stupid, but yeah, maybe it's stupid. How about you go to the front, and how about you just go light this guy up? Poor guy, just standing around, chilling, you know. And then suddenly you just get lit up. Good, everyone got the buff. This guy's not even aggroed. How is he not aggroed? He's literally watching this guy just get murdered slowly. Okay, you go do that. Usual 2 cats on the ad. Yeah, Burst, you just
If I had kids, they'd be feeling that one.
can't protect us! We must go!
so 9 raw damage. How about we do another? I feel like we have some more spells that we should have. Oh yeah, because we also have the false pit. That's right. Just never added it. How about we use that instead?
Right.
Oh, a strange ability. Well, since you're rooted, how about you just throw a fireball? Simple enough.
Right.
Some of the combat skills feel very visceral, very nice. Okay, so it goes a lot more left. How about we quickly just walk over here? Because I think I saw Highlighted item, yes.
Curious.
Curious. What's this? An Earthshaker hood? A Striker's cowl. Balancing act. Plus 10% damage while health. Wow. That actually seems really good. I mean, assuming that we don't get hit a lot. And I also forgot to equip this. Regenerating health. Which is, I assume we want it on us. And I'm gonna assume we want this on us too. 10% damage. Not sure it's actually like better. I don't know how much deflection matters, but in general, lighter, less recovery. I really need to like read up on how this stuff interacts with spells. For now, I think I'm
On it.
I think I'm making the right decision, which makes sense. Anyway, we're not dying horribly. I know we're still very early on in the campaign, but you know.
I'll stay downwind of our enemies.
Well, seemingly we don't necessarily need to be there, but how about we send our sneaky mage over? What's this? Some water. Okay. It's good to stay hydrated.
Kairos' soldiers are here!
Jesus, that scared me. So loud. Again, no more traps. Normal bronze javelin. It's fine. I think like this is where there's going to be more combat. I'm just seeing, you know, what's around the back.
I got it.
And I think the answer is not much. Okay, well.
They won't see me coming.
I was thinking there's going to be some sort of event. Matani Sibyl's shrill voice pierces the air. Clarion call addressed not to you, but to the citizens of the village. Do not fear, sons and daughters of Apex. Kairos' hounds at our doorstep. The Vendrian Guard will not abandon you. Brave warriors of the Vendrian Guard, these foreigners and sellouts mean to burn our homes and butcher our families. Summon what strength you have and show Kairos the price for taking our land. Several soldiers step out from half-closed doorways and dimly lit alleyways, fury blazing in their eyes. The partisans shout battle cries to marshal their courage, and you see the grey gleam of iron as they brandish their weapons and charge. How in the name of Ash did these hillfolk get their hands on iron weapons? Varric regards the locals with momentary panic and bewilderment before setting his stance for battle. I was gonna say, are we just gonna stand there and in stealth? Well, I guess we got forced out of stealth. So what do we have? We have 4. I guess she still is not part of that. So we have Honor Guard, Archer, Sage Apprentice, okay. Well, okay, let's start with the usual. You kind of go there. You set fire to this archer. Actually, you just run up to this archer. Run up to this archer and stab him. Barrick will kind of move forward a little. Let's see if we can zap this one to interrupt him in time. Probably not.
Your days end here.
No, not in time.
Sick or dying.
Okay, so he's injured. Then there's Honor Guard. I'll use this false pit. Endless pit below, convincing them that they're falling to their death. Left prone if they don't make saving throw. But so far, I think everybody's always made the saving throw. How about we do Titan's Touch on Verse to be stronger?
You got it.
Okay, she's about to get hit. But for now, just keep attacking the archer. That's great. You throw a fireball. It would be good to freeze one of these. Okay. You're being targeted. Oh, shit. See, that's what I meant. I meant to like undo his action of clicking here to walk around. And instead, he actually disengaged and took an additional hit for that. So I'm gonna taunt both of these. Hopefully the Sage will actually turn to actually attack Barrack. Meanwhile, he'll get healed. My idea is to then move over.
I'm not dead yet.
Take me if you can.
You got it.
Okay, so let's see, what do we have? We have a badly injured one. We have barely injured. Kind of just tanking him at this point. Then how about you also try and use the false pit on the Sage Apprentice, because, well, Verse is about to be set ablaze.
You got it.
And how about we throw another fireball to Sun Soldier? I thought the Sage Apprentice was... So I guess the taunt still definitely worked. I mean, I can't see what the Sage Apprentice is targeting. Like, you can see it when they're in melee, there's these arrows to indicate it. But not for the Sage Apprentice. For range, range units. It's a little confusing. Oh, we actually got a knockdown. Awesome. So Verse, will you please just kill him? That'd be lovely. How about we walk close? One soldier hits Verse for a lot because of that triple throw. How about we throw Fireball also at the Sun Soldier? I'm sorry. Who did that attack? I guess nobody yet. Oh, I guess a Charged Fist. That was Barrack doing it for 18 damage. And an interrupt. Magic is very good in this game. I feel. For now, at least. It's just so much control that it provides you. Halfway. Halfway to being able to cast healing again, that is. I would just like this Sun Soldier to just die at this point. There's something very satisfying about just this knife throw, just killing an enemy. I don't know why. It's just very satisfying somehow. Okay, let's use a combo against this guy, and meanwhile they keep the honor guard busy. And by busy, I mean just killing him. Interrupting and lowering their non-physical armor. Well, might as well.
All right, let's
See
do
what the
this.
suit looks like. And our two heroes over here missed their attack, so that's beautiful. So I guess we use magic and skewer. You use your big attack. This Sage Apprentice is durable. Finally stunned, so you can actually get some damage in. I guess our ability of control illusions is very low. We need actually in general our stats, or it feels like in general our mage skills are actually very low. We have a lot of lore, but our control really could be a lot higher.
On it.
I guess we just need to cast. Yeah, once you just stun them and get some attacks in with focus fire, they die quick. Okay, so Iron Greatsword. I assume that's a two-handed weapon? Two-handed, yes. And this is, yeah, heavy. Nobleman's Sandals. That comparing to us, minus 0.2 recovery. I'm sure someone else has worse boots. I guess the recovery on him would actually be huge, but he has of course got heavy boots. So I think it's best on her. Yeah, you get them. Good fight, good fight. Someone leveled? Well, two of us leveled. Okay. Magic defense, nah. Spell strength. And Barrick... Well, Barrick is doing pretty good. He's definitely holding his own so far. So I think how about we just do some more damage? Because damage is a good thing. Let's see. We'll attack twice. After using Clash of Iron, which is yeah, something which we do quite a bit with him, actually. Actually, this might also be a super good ability, because often he just ends up being close to two enemies. And, you know, if you engage two and they step away, you get a free attack in. So that seems good. Like, the combination of these two seems really powerful. And as long as he has a shield to armor, I think I like the Retribution for now. And now it's us. Let's see what we want. Additional armor, Cone of Magic. That's tied to your magic staff, which I'm not sure I want to actually use. That's a spell breached affliction to thrust attacks. Well, what's spell breached? Less fire, frost, and shock armor. Okay. Maybe. I was also thinking at some, or looking at some of these leadership abilities, which only we can get, so how much? Plus 40% shield effectiveness is not bad if you're just going to be carrying a shield. Not bad. I'm just wondering if we want to, let's see, get some of these like higher level abilities. When attacking from stealth, weaken your weird abilities, which don't seem very magic oriented. Expanded mind is good. Plus 25 fire damage on hit. Okay, well. But they're weapon attacks. It's kind of... But why? Poison dart. All of these seem a little weird to me. Okay, so let's see. Use your... Okay, so first... I think this one with 2 quick item slots. I'm not using quick item slots now. And consumables are more effective. Now that part is ultimately, I think, good. Then abundant arms. Additional weapon set. Currently, I don't see a need for it, but maybe later. Use your commanding will to inspire allies, boosting the damage of you and your party for a short time. Plus 15% damage. That's not bad at the start of an encounter. Adds defensive bonus to you and nearby party members when the thrust ability is used. I don't use that ability. Generate an aura that will remove a harmful attack from... Okay, well that could be good. I mean, if it's just emitting every 3 seconds. Refuse pain seems useful. Grants additional spell slots to everyone in the party. I see, that's the sort of stuff I was expecting to find in their leadership. And boost morale, so everybody just gets a passive stat boost. That just seems like a good passive ability to have. And a second wind seems very powerful. So yeah, how about we just get some of this? Excellent. All of that always takes a while. But guess what? RPGs. I guess we also go up here, right? I assume she's like standing here somewhere. She was on top here.
You didn't see nothing.
Well, that's a lot of you. They're here! Weapons up! And remember those no longer with us. Honor them with your courage and prowess. Captain turns to face you as you approach. Fatebinder, we are proper warriors, are we not? This battle should remain between those of us who specialize in dealing death. Let the villagers go. They did not ask for this conflict. Well, I personally don't care about the villagers. That's all for the 2 factions to deal with. I'm not here for slaughter. I'm not sure that's actually true. This village is an accessory to sedition. Surrender or perish. I didn't know our guild was a winter viewer so easily shared throughout the village, but perhaps the only way to impress your overlord is to slaughter the sick and unready? Okay, I'm not here for the slaughter. I'd prefer to talk. Really? Trail of my dead friend says otherwise. What is there to say, Fatebinder? Unless it's sorry for all the murders, followed by a big swig of hemlock. It's too late for words to solve anything. The captain looks at you expectantly. Our soldiers stand ready, and the muffled cries and sobs of villagers fill the air. My goal is to gain your surrender without bloodshed. Yes, that ultimately is, I think, what I want. That is a commendable notion, but a tragically simple one at that. If any here could stomach life in the chorus or submission to a disfavored work camp, that person already surrendered years back. The folk standing before you are the ones serious about our freedom. Well, if you're so serious, then, well, it's not going to go well for you. Besides, we already reneged, I guess renegotiated on a surrender. I know any deal you've come to offer is just a trap, as the Archon's pride demands that they bury us. So sorry, but we've been at this too long. Death or glory, no third option. Guess normal townsfolk may go. Far be it for me to question a call, but this village is a source of aid for the Venduring Guard. We would be fools to leave it standing to resupply our enemies the moment we turn our backs. No, because we'll occupy it, and then you make sure that they work for you, and you take their, food for farmland or whatever it is that they produce. Let's see, what is a good option here? I believe Kairos would wish us to show mercy to the villagers. Captain lurches forward, ready to yell, but stumbles over her words as your response sinks in. Did you all hear the Fatebinder? Don't just stand there, run like the Scourge are chasing you. Guardsmen, stay behind. That moment you've been training for is about to come due. Draw your weapon, let the villagers flee. Or, now, the rest of you. Run before I change my mind. Does that mean, like, run? No, I don't want them to run, just the villagers. Draw your weapon, let the villagers flee. Shall we? She holds her hand in the air while the last of the townfolks flee. A noble way to begin our finest moment, or maybe last stand. Either way. The captain lowers her hand, signaling the attack. Okay, so Sun Soldier, one Sage, Honor Guard, and I assume she's also a type of Honor Guard. Seems to have a lot of strength, looking at the 80 statistic there. Okay, so how about you get Fire Arrow? You start by boosting us. Barrack, I guess you just go forward a bit. We
Heads up, we have company. I will aid you.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage we just did to her, but I guess she just has a lot of health. This really could be a little bit bigger, considering the size of the screen. So, because I saw like a 49 there, that's Barrack, and he was just grazes. That was a grazing attack. 49 crushing. Wow, that hammer really is good against. Yeah, I guess maybe that's part of why you want a third weapon set, don't you? So you can get. Well, I mean, I'm guessing Verse has the bow. For piercing to deal with armor, I guess he can have, a hammer to crush armor, which is good. And otherwise, you know, for light armor, you might maybe want like a faster slashing weapon. You know, the usual. You know, don't use your D&D logic. Don't use your knife or sword against a skeleton. You know. I guess maybe we just try to focus her. Depending on what the Sage will do, how much that one can heal. Verse, how about you run around? Not all that way around, Jesus. Attack him from the back. Yeah, throw a fireball, get the honor guard also involved.
Not a problem, boss.
I'm just seeing like, no, there is no friendly fire, right? No, there isn't. There's just so many numbers popping up. I'm just like, am I accidentally all this time hitting my allies? Near death. Excellent. These are all direct attacks. So I'm just going to use a range attack just to get her down. Surrendered. Really? Surrendered? I guess this is an important character that is not allowed to be dead. Okay. So, I think we have Verse. I'm just wondering. I'm kind of wondering if we should just take out the Archer with Verse, but then it's so far away from any sort of healing or support. It's too much, no? Yeah, she's out. She's surrendered. So many effects. I guess you go heal Verse, because Verse seems to be much targeted at this point. So Barrack taunted too. Mischievous Mass. I don't know what that ability is.
Will do. See that?
I'm gonna heal up with him.
I'm not entirely useless.
Okay, well that attack really is puny. Why is our character just walking right up to the enemy? Does he not understand the whole thing about being a mage and not doing that? Oh, maybe it's a combo ability against the Sun Soldier. I thought it was a Shield Soldier as well. Okay, so you then run up and hit the Sage. Yeah, Barrack, you get there first. Actually, how about you also heal? So the blood-soaked stone ability, not so good if it misses. Seems to miss a lot. Maybe I need to read up on why it misses.
Not a problem, Bob.
First we'll taunt that one.
I will aid you.
Woof. He can almost heal himself. How about you buff Barrack? Okay, he's injured. That is also injured. How about you heal yourself, please? First, please skewer that person. And he's currently on fire. So just keep attacking him. And we can now... He's badly injured. Both are badly injured. Okay, well...
Right.
So we just got poisoned. I think that's okay. I mean, in the grand scheme of things. Searing palms. How about... throw a fireball against him. And you throw a fireball against him as well. Yeah, Verse, no, you actually just stab. Yeah, you have a quick attack, so please stab the sage. Halfway to healing again. Okay, everybody just stab. And you just taunt. You have most health. Eric activates Clash of Iron on Archer. Excellent. So now you can use your special ability. Yeah, this Archer is in a world of pain. 2 fireballs, fire arrow, and now not much. Well, javelin's thrown at him. First, how about you just get to the back? Stab from there. Probably better. Didn't seem like there was that much damage, but okay. Apparently there was enough to make him go splat. Sybil can barely summon the strength to crawl, and after several attempts she slips on her own, pooling blood. She lifts her head to focus on me. She mouths several words, though no cogent sound escapes her mouth, until she falls to her knees, bracing her side. Well done, Fatebinder. If this one survives its wounds, we have even a fresh present of the Archon of Secrets. He did request a personal audience with any leader we can take alive. That's a big mighty if. The southern folk are a sickly bunch. Antio wags a hand dismissively. Looking at her suffer, it makes me sick. I'll kill her and get this over with. Well, if the leaders want, you know, a... Yeah, no, we should take her to the camp, right? maybe even cast a healing skill on her. Because, you know, we have so many, there's no one to rescue her or anything, so why not? Let this one go. No, absolutely not. A wise choice, my good Fatebinder. Bitterquip motions to his gang. Take this one back to the camp, and be gentle for a change. If you deliver a corpse to the voices of Nerat, you can expect to share her fate. So if she lives, this fanatic will be trusted with a weapon. Lovely. And what of this village? The locals could have trapped the houses, so too risky to commandeer the site. He shrugs, his tone becoming matter-of-fact. We should burn the town. It'll cut off support, send a message, and the smoke signal will give the others a visible rallying point when crossing the Matani. Did we just waste all of that blood and time capturing this place only to torch it all? Now I adore the mystical power of fire in ways none of you could possibly understand, but even I think there's a time and place for arson. Fatebinder, kindly tell Antio he's free to burn his half of the village. The Scarlet Chorus would like to keep our half of the spoils, not smoke it. Yeah, the settlement should be preserved, and any still here made slaves or conscripts. That just seems, you know, the better way to go about it. You place too much trust in these locals, especially after their last deception. The first chance they get, they will turn coat and stab their gang boss in the back. That would only prove our point. These are the competent fighters who are better to put to work in Kairos' army. No boss who falls to a simple villager deserves to live anyway. Kairos' edict looms overhead. Have we nothing better to do with our time? The disfavored warrior shakes his head in a huff and turns to his squad. Hear that? The chorus just made this town their headache. Now start rounding up your gear. There's lots to do before you rest. A sensible decision, dear Fatebinder. If we hold to this favorite's pogrom of raised soil, what will remain for us to rule? Yeah, exactly. Bitterquip clasps his hand, raising his voice to address his gangs. Seize this place. Search the homes. Take all that you can carry. Give each survivor a chance at the voice's mercy. But to the ungrateful, be brutal. Fatebinder, you've helped enough. The Iron Marshal has sent word that the Archons are meeting at the disfavored camp and your presence is requested. You should make haste back to the camp. We'll take it from here. Reputation ability unlocked. Okay. With whom? Almost with the Scarlet Chorus. Which seems like a good passive ability. Vendrin Guard, we're well, somewhat close, I guess, to unnerving presence. -2 accuracy if they get close to us. Well, I guess it's a small boost. With verse. Oh, so we got death from above again. Okay. I guess you can kinda take both because this ability didn't go. Oh no, it did go. It did go away. Yeah, that's right. I think. No, I'm not sure it went away. Just we couldn't use it because we've not rested. Let's check what's in these barrels. Empyrean Iron Falcata. And a Great Sword. Well, I think the Great Sword just goes to the general pool. And this iron weapon, I'm guessing, is a good increase for her. It's a 10 to 13 slash and pierce. As armor penetration. I guess that is why it's actually good. Other than that, it's a little worse than the others. So the recovery, it's pretty slow. It's pretty slow. Yeah, pretty slow. But then again, Armor penetration is a good stat to have. Kind of seems like a waste to... because these weapons are like so brutal and chaotic. Now she's gonna have something different. Yeah, like that. Okay, well that's the way it is.
I see you there.
Wait, what's this? One house we can go into? Just the one. Old Man Mua. Hello, who are you? I've already told you I'm not leaving my home. The old man slams his fists together for emphasis, glaring at you with a startled brow. Oh, you aren't these purple imbeciles. Sorry, didn't mean to yell. Eyesight isn't what it used to be. Name's Mua. Been here since old King Okan claimed the valley as part of his own. You're with Kairos, right? He jabs a finger at you with the question. And Kairos brings peace, right? Well, I surrender. Now leave me to my home and privacy. This is a battlefield. By order of Tunon, all civilians must depart on pain of death. Oh, really now? Well, I declare you a motherless pile of fetid beast shit. The old man waves his hand under his back end, wafting the imaginary fumes in your direction. Get out of my sight. Take your empty threats with you. I doubt... Okay, let's see. I'm just wondering, because we could go in here. I just remembered that there is the more pieces of iron in clues on the iron shipment. I'm just wondering if he somehow knows more about that. I doubt you'd enjoy quartering any Scarlet Chorus if you stayed. The settlement is becoming a garrison. See if I can... The old man pauses, mouth contorting into a frown. A garrison? Thought this was just some little pissing match. If soldiers are moving in... Mua shakes his head, grumbling in a string of half-formed words before looking at you with a pained expression. Last thing I need is good-for-nothing soldiers demanding room and lodging from the one hospitable local. The old man shakes his head. No peace at all. Fine, I'll gather my things. Best be off before the crossing becomes a war camp. So we can pick it, or we can break it. Well, how about we get more subterfuge?
You didn't see nothing.
So supposedly, being in stealth, you find secrets more, right? Anything in here? Lesser Sigil of Strength. We already know it though. Forge bound iron ingot. Well. The old man barges in through the door behind you. You motherless whoremonger! He attempts to usher you away with the pointed end of his walking stick. Get out! I found forge-bound iron in one of these barrels. You have a great deal to explain, old man. The old man points his walking stick at your face. It's always the young pushing the old. I had no choice in the matter. Strange men appeared here a fortnight ago. They claim to be supporters of the Venderin Guard, but I've never seen them before. He stamps his foot in a fit. I had no choice. These so-called freedom fighters threatened my life if I didn't comply. Well, who? Villagers forcing you to help the Venderin Guard? That sounds suspicious. Have you been listening to a damn thing I've been saying, or do you have shit for ears? His face twitches as his spittle lands on you. That's exactly what I was saying. I don't want any part of this foolish war. Do we let him stay? I mean, he is technically part of Fenrir Guard, apparently. Because, well, that's how he's labeled. It seems like your stubborn ignorance may have saved you. I'm taking the iron, but we don't know. I have saved you. Thank you, Fatebinder. Let's see. I don't imagine he's going to be like some big, giant, powerful, important person, but who knows? You don't know. You just have to see. Okay. So yeah, now we can either walk to the previous map, I guess, or just go to the world. So, this favorite camp, eh? 2 hours. Still completely night. So I think what we'll have to do now is sell a bunch of our stuff. A hero insignia. Courage, immunity to frightened and terrified. Expensive item. Pretty expensive. Vagrant's Chow. Yeah, I really should be reading up on some of this. Contains a magical expression which is used in spells that alter a target's armor. So I'm guessing it's like an armor boost? Maybe it's something to buy though. Maybe I can get rid of some of these normal trash items. A lot of iron greatswords. I'm just wondering if, because this one is a fine quality, like maybe you can sell them to the quartermasters and they offer a better price? I don't know. For now, just get rid of some of that. And healing potions back. Also pricey, by the way, but okay. Just the way it is. Yeah, 6, 4, 4. Maybe, well, guess. Doesn't matter too much. For now it's plenty anyway. How about we learn this? Wait, didn't I just equip this on you? Why did you not keep it equipped? I don't understand.
I see as the crow flies.
Yeah, now she has it equipped. Did I not do that? I'm pretty sure I did. Huh, I'm confused. Okay, well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this here. Next time we'll go talk to the higher-ups, see what they have to say. Yeah, now we have more spell creation options, of course. Including this illusion one that we can probably do stuff with. And a false pit and the mirror image. Yeah, that's what we've been seeing them. Plus 100% dodge and parry. Yeah, that's why they these sages were so difficult to kill. However, each time it's reduced. Okay, so but still, if you only attack them with one person, it's very difficult to deal with. So, yeah. That's still just a problem. Should see what we can, what kind of spell we can build now. Yeah, 68 for the maximum of what we can currently do. Still not enough. But okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. But for now, I'm gonna call this here. I think it's a really fun, good game, and the magic seems so overpowered in a way. Not necessarily because of the damage, because there's quite some cooldowns on it, and yeah, you do need a lot of lore to get a lot out of it. But just the fact that you have all of these abilities to like interrupt, that is the real power. Because if you have 3 people or 4 people who can cast some basic magic, you know, like you freeze one and then, you know, have 1 or 2 other people attack that target. If they're frozen or on fire, they're, you know, it just reduces their damage or their defenses so much, or nullifies them. I don't know what happens if they get frozen precisely, but it seems to work really, really well. So yeah, I love the magic. It seems really cool so far. Looking forward to getting more scrolls and finding more, that is. But we'll see where we go after this. But that's next set. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, you know, maybe consider subscribing at some point. Okay. See you guys next time. See you, dudes.